Hello guys, good day. Today in this video, in this live session, we are going to fly from Milano Bergamo in the northern Italy to Brindisi in the southern Italy. Flight time around 1 hour and 30 minutes, cruise level, flight level 390, and the weather en route should be fine for the moment. In this video I want to show you some procedures just to understand what we do when we come on board the plane and the plane is cold and dark and we don't have nothing, no indication. So just to show you some of the real procedures that of course you have not to imitate, because it's just an example. It's just for the flight simulation. You should not use this for the real procedures in the real life. So that's it. So first of all, when you enter the flight deck and we assume that the GPU is connected on the ground, we're going to take a look on the overhead panel to verify that we have this blue indication. The GPU means that this is attached. Then we have to verify that the battery switch, the battery guard is closed, the alternate flaps guard is closed, also the standby power guards is closed, and at this point we can connect the GPU on bus. It means that the GPU is powering all the electrical systems, so the transfer bus 1 and the transfer bus 2, until the moment when we will switch the APU and then the engines to replace the GPU and then the APU. That's it, the first station. So we put the battery and the GPU. Then we have to check that the landing gear is in the down position, so we verify the lever down position. And also in the afterward panel we verify the 3 green lights to double check here. Then we can check the engine fire system. So in the center pedestal there is a section I want to show you here, and we have to put this on the left, verify fault and APU detection in operative lights, and then on the right, and we have to check the engine overheat, wheel well fire warning light, engine overheat 2, and the 3 fire switch lever, engine number 1, APU and 2. And also we have to check in the initial panel that we have the fire warnings, the master cushion lights and the initial panel lights are on. And usually we push fire warning to stop the ring. Then we check here on the left, on the right, the system indicating the continuity system for the discharging system of distinguishing. Left, right. Then we close this one. Now it depends by the company, but usually you have to push immediately also the test switch for the cargo. We can see forward and after, so it means that we are testing the fire system in the cargo compartment, and that's it. So now we can continue and verify that the emergency access door for the landing gear is closed. Then we verify that all the circuit breakers are in, and then we check the escape rope. We open this compartment and we check that the escape rope is attached there. After this we can continue and verify the flight recorder system, test mode. Then we check the Mach airspeed warning, stall warning test to verify this one. The alternating current system should be operative and powering the transfer bus for at least 4 minutes. So if you don't hear the classic sounds, it means that it's too early and you are not powering the system. We put the IRS in nav mode, nav, We check that we don't have any indication here. We verify that the passenger oxygen system guard is closed. We don't have to touch absolutely this one, otherwise we are going to deploy all the masks into their cabin, and as you can imagine, it's not something funny. Okay, then on the left side of the captain, we check the circuit breakers, we check the crash axis there, we check the escape route, and we check the parking brake is set. In this case, is set, checked. Then usually the first officer takes his place, so here, and you check the oxygen system. You have to see a yellow cross here, and you check in the normal and the emergency mode. For the first flight of the day, you have to check also the system. Let me see if it works or not. Okay, we'll check later. And now we take the HATIS. We assume that we already have the HATIS, so we can start putting all the data into the MCDU. So in this case, as we discussed, we are going to fly from Bergamo to Brindisi. So position initial, ident. We have the GPS left and is already there in the last position. Then in the route, well, of course we can put also here if we want to be more accurate. It depends also by the company procedures. In this case, I'm going to put here Lima India Mike Echo. Then the route Lima India Mike Echo to Lima India Bravo Delta, that is the code for Brindisi. We're going to take off from runway 28. Call sign is Postman 66 Tango, and we're going to write down the call sign, the IATA call sign, so it's Bravo Charlie Sierra 66 Tango set. And then we have to check our flight plan to insert the departure, so the standard departure, all the waypoints down, and also the arrival. So in this case, log D will be our departure, and we don't have log D. Very good. So probably there's an error. Yeah, it's quite strange. Log D. Okay, no problem. So we can use Trezzo. So departure, Lima 28, and we put Trezzo on 7 Papa. That's fine. Transition will be this one. Then we can start putting down all the waypoints. So we have Yankee 663. Very good. So this is not in the database, but yeah, probably the hierarchy is changed. Active, we can put active. Yeah, that's good. Active, direct Lomond. Lomond, direct Verum. From Verum, direct Nikma. Direct Genji. Direct Vuli. Direct Zulu 910. So we have Zulu 910. Very good. Then IPCAM. Lima 905, and then we have Topno, that is the arrival. Very good. So let's say Topno to Bravo, ILS 07 transition delta. Arrival not available for runway. It's quite strange. Let's check again. We'll do this one. Activate, and that's it. So the performance initial, we check the documents released by the company. So in this case, we assume we have a cost index 10, the reserve is 2, zero fuel weight is 55, trip, cruise altitude, we say 300, but we cannot for the moment. Probably we are too heavy. So we assume we don't have all this fuel in the central tank. Okay. So now we can check, yeah. So now we assume we climb 370 for the moment. Cruise wind, we have wind from the north, so 360, 45 set. And that we wait for this one because we have to do all the calculation after the plane is loaded. This is a cargo flight, so we don't have any passengers on board. We have to wait, the loading is complete. Also this one I should wait. So it will be an ADP-1 departure, so the acceleration height will be 3,000 feet. Engine out, seal acceleration out, correction, engine out, acceleration height is 1,000, reduction 1,500. The temperature is 13 degrees. Okay, that's good. So for the moment this one is completed. We can pass. Now we can check also the overhead panel, so your damper will be on. We wait for the fuel pumps because we can start the PU. Well, actually, so we need only one fuel pumps for the central tanks. Starting the PU, good. Emergency light. The guard is closed. We need it on. This one it should be here. Circulation van, blah blah blah. Okay. We put the igniter on the right for the first flight of the day. The position should be on steady, and 350 for the moment. 50 feet landing altitude. I should verify, but it should be 50 feet. We put the bells on. We assume that the refueling is complete. Now we can make a quick configuration about the MCP, just to verify here. The chart, just to be sure that we are not missing something. So the track is 282 for our runway 282. Initial climb, that's is going to be 37 pop. Initial climb is we have a transition point. Okay, let's say 6,100. When you request the departure clearance, you will receive the correct altitude. So for the moment we put 6,100. Flight directory is on, master is on my side. Auto throttle, we wait for the calculation. Auto brake, RTO mode. We check the warning system. We check this one. Left, right. We configure the radio and the navigation, blah blah blah. We assume everything is completed. Okay, then we receive the load sheet. So okay, so GPU is on bus. We can disconnect the GPU. We don't need the GPU for the moment. Okay, the GPU is disconnected. Okay, we receive all the documents and enter IRS position, yeah, of course, because I put the switches on off and then in navigation mode again. So index, ident, position initial, GPS left, and now it was working very good. Okay, so we assume we have all the documents, so we can start our configuration. It depends, each company has a different tool. For example, OPT, onboard performance tool of Boeing or other software, it depends. Each company is different. So we assume we did all the calculations, so we put all the weather data, the weight, the fuel, everything, just to obtain zero fuel weight, takeoff weight, landing weight, taxi weight, and then we can start putting everything. So we assume that the zero fuel weight will be 5.4, for example. Execute. Then we go in N1 limit, and we got that we can reduce 22K with an assumed temperature about 52, for example. We verify here it's 7.1. That should be quite similar to the value that we have on our pad. Takeoff page, flaps 5, CG for example is 24, trim 525, and we have a maximum tolerance 0.25 unit, and then we have to configure in the trim wheel the correct value, so 525. V1 139, VR 140, V2 is 141, and we put 141 in MCP. So 141, it's here. At this point it depends by each company, for example. So we can wait, or we can contact already. So I'll on, LNAV, and VNAV. Not all the 737 can harm the VNAV on the ground, so it depends by the model. Good, so everything is completed for the moment, and we can close the door. Doors are closed. Okay, in the meantime I can request the departure clearance. So I will say my call sign, my stand, the information we received by the Yetis, and the request departure clearance. We receive the departure clearance, we verify the departure clearance is correctly loaded into the FMC. We checked the altitude, so in this case 6,000 feet. We set let's assume the squawk code 1320. We put here in transponder mode, and that's it. Okay, we are ready. Our slot is in 10 minutes, 0740 UTC time. So we can start now. So we call the ground and we request the push and start. We received the clearance, so we can start the before start procedure. So we put all the pumps on, also the hydraulic pump on, and we start reading the before start checklist down to the packs. So for example, navigation, we have everything is normal, auto, pump, 6 pumps on, and we have let's say 8.3 tons of fuel. Fasten bell light on. MCP, we have 141, 283, and 6,000 feet. QNH, we have 1013. Flaps 5 required, and speed 139, 140, 141 is set. Okay, so we verify the route, the instrument, UTC time 0732, QNH 1013, reading 700, flight director is on, masters of my size, and instruments are set. Right, so takeoff runway to weight, flaps fine in P1. In case of an emergency before 80 knots, we abort the takeoff for any more functions. Also, as a pilot flying, the captain will take the control. Engage the throttle, close the thrust lever, apply maximum braking, use the speed brake, apply the maximum reversal thrust, verify the operation of RTO to brake. If for between 80 knots and B1, we aboard the takeoff only for 5 warnings, engine failure, predicted wind shear, it's not safe or unable to fly. If the call is go, continue, it depends, we continue. Actions are required below from the 50 GL except cancelling the warnings, raise the gear with a positive wave of climb, passing from the 50 GL, L now or it is selected, and stream of function, complete memory items if any. And we start acceleration height, nose down, we start to accelerate and start to attract flaps on schedule, will be flaps 1, flaps up. Flaps up on lights, left level change, confirm MCT, autopilot on and continue climbing to the MSA. Bergamo is a mountainous area in the northern side, so we have to proceed on southbound, and MSA reading from the chart is 12,400, so we have to climb. And after reaching MSA, we can evaluate the situation with calm. Don't rush. That's the most important stuff. Taxiing, we are on the stand, I don't know. We're on the left. So pushback will be facing southwest, and then we proceed on taxiway Alpha until holding point Alpha for runway 28. The departure will be Thrustmaster 7 Papa, chart NH3 Alpha, effective from 23 March, release on 17 March 23, transition altitude 6000. We check here, initial reference, that's incorrect, so it will be 6000. Our nav1 RMP we are, for monitoring the alerting reason, blah 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 blah. Warning, closing obstacle, SLD included knows about my routing, thank you. And then we verify also the departure, so after the departure track 282 until reaching 1180 at or above, then max 180 knots, so for the turn we will be at least with flaps 5. Then we proceed Mike Echo 609, crossing correction direct thread, so frequency 11725, so we put also threads of frequency as a reference, 11725 here, 11725, 11725, and also we can put the ILS frequency for runway 28 in case we have an emergency and we have to come back, so 1087, 1087. So I'll keep this one and threads as standby frequency. So we proceed there with threads, max to 20 knots at about 6,000 feet check. And then we fly through our transition. And Ekpal. Yeah. So from Trent, so we cross VATSIM at Gam, Dobsa at Rabo, flat level 95, correct. Priv at Rabo, flat level 105, and Ekpa at Rabo, flat level 105, good. And then we fly over it. And usually we ask our colleague if he has any questions or suggestions. In negative case, everything is complete, so I will keep the takeoff page on my side, the pilot monitoring, so in this case the captain will have the next page on his side, and that's close. That's it, perfect. So everything is complete, we can request now push and start. Push and start approved, so anti-collision light on, packs off before start checklist is complete. So start engine number 2. Is clear. Start valve open. And 2. And 1. Oil pressure rising, 25%. Thrust engine start lever idle. And we verify the acceleration of the parameters. So one is increasing. Yeah, we should start also the chronometer. We have some limitation about the EGT during engine start, so 7 to 5. So in case exceeding 7 to 5, we have to abort engine start. Static cutout, engine number 2 is stable, starting engine number 1. So left is clear, starting engine number 1. Start valve open. And 2. And 1. Good pressure rising. We're going to miss this slot if we don't increase our speed. There's still 11 minutes to take off, but it should be fine. Okay. Start cut out. Engine number 1 is stable. Okay, so now we contact the guy on the ground. You can disconnect everything. Let's see you on the left, right side with bypass pin set. Thank you, bye. Okay, back. And flash 5. And flight controls check. Full forward, full back, full left, full right, rather full right, full left. And before taking check, generator sound, probe on, anti-ice off, isolation valve out, distance bridge is continuous, and record its check, flaps 5 required, 5 selected, just a second, 5 selected, and the green light. Stop trim unit, 5 to 5 set. Flight controls check, right equipment clear, left, clear, right. Before taxi checklist is complete. Request push. Yeah, we were missing the pushback. My mistake, no problems. So pushback. Meters, 40 meters, turn on the left. Let's say 50 meters.
And ground, cockpit. By captain. We're all set to go up here. We've been cleared to push and start at your discretion. Roger that, ready for push. Power and air, clear, doors closed. We are ready for pushback. Please park brake, please. Okay, parking brake is on, clear to push.
So off walk time will be 0741.
Brakes off, here we go. Push is complete. Set parking brake, please.
Okay, parking brake is set.
Brakes are set and pressure's normal.
Everything is complete. Now we assume that before taxi check is complete, we can request taxi. Taxi by Alpha, holding point
Alright,
of
guys,
Alpha.
thanks. You're cleared to disconnect. We will right side
light
of the airplane,
on.
and we'll see you guys next time through. Roger that, Captain.
Okay, bypass pin, put towards the side. Right is clear, left is clear. Let's go. Max speed is 30 knots during taxi. On the taxiway. Otherwise, the data monitoring will record the speed. Okay, so cabin is secure. We can continue through our holding point. So Alpha is the destination. And we can inform now the tower. So in this case it will be Postman 66 Tango ready for departure. And we assume that the answer will be Postman 66 Tango, line up and clear for takeoff runway 28. When airborne spoke island. So read back. Line up and clear for takeoff runway 28 when airborne spoke island. Postman 66 Tango. Okay, so we are approaching the holding point. The simulator is not the best. I'm aware about this, but it's quite useful tool in order to refresh all the procedures, and also if you want to become a real pilot in real life, it's a fantastic tool to practice the IFR training. And if you're a real pilot, it's a very good tool because it's quite less heavy than FS 2020 or 2024. And it works perfectly for the job you have to do for your stuff. In my case, for example, I'm an airline pilot, so for me it's absolutely amazing because I can do everything. And this move, I know the graphic is not the best, but I'm not interested about the graphic. I'm interested about the performance and the simulation as a professional pilot. I'm not interested about the stuff. So, confirm readback. Yeah, we're line up and wait. Line up and clear for takeoff. Wait. So the final approach sector is free. So entering the runway, we can should be lining up. Perfect. That's more. So we switch this one. Strobe steady. Tickets will be in TRA. And before takeoff checklist, so flaps 5 green light, star trim 525 unit set, and before takeoff checklist is complete. So clear for takeoff. Good. My controls, timing. Stabilized. Set takeoff thrust. Thrust set. Checked. You want to rotate. velocity rate, you're up. L9, and speed, L1. Come on, B. Check. Spoke Island. And we contact the approach. In this case will be approach today, plus 166 Tango on Thrustmaster Papa departure, passing 2,400 times 6,000 feet. And we receive the readbacks. In this case we assume continue climb flat level 150. So we set 150 set, flat level 150 is checked. And now we wait for the attraction of the flaps. Remember, during the first turn we have a speed restriction while it is not. So in this case, as we are flying in VNAV mode, we have some restriction and waiting for the NDP1, and also the VNAV is keeping the restrictions as well. Acceleration height, so we can see that the airplane is pointing the nose down to accelerate. We can check here the speed trend vector. Okay, flaps 1, speed check. Flaps 1. Flaps up, speed check. Flaps up. Master caution, we just finishing the fuel in the center tank. Center pumps off. Lights. Okay, so flaps up no lights, set standard set, passing flat level 50, standby instruments are set after takeoff checklist. So if you bleed, the engine bleeds on, pumps out, and then you are bend off, flaps up no lights, standard set, goes check after takeoff checklist. It's complete. Post 166 time, go climb, 350. Of course, it should be not real because usually the controller will give us the higher clearance, but in this case we can assume that the climb is 340 is set, 340 is checked. Temperature is -8. We can delete the restriction here. Off. Direct press the final level, well, we can climb 390. That's good. Fits the equation. So, let's have a 390. Let's have a 390. 3 times 1, 2, 3 meter and we can keep it. Coordination check, positive antenna 2, now, checked, maximum elevation 5 3 between 1 centimeters.